Hello, Al Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents. My thoughts on that 90s show. The show just dropped on Netflix. It is the continuation slash sequel series for that 70s show. Does it live up to the reputation of its parent show? Well, I'll let you know in a moment. But first, caution, there may be some spoilers ahead. So if you don't want to know anything that happened in the 90s, you might want to stop here and check it out later. With that being said, that 90s show. Red and Kitty Foreman still live in Point Place, Wisconsin, and the year is now 1995. And they once again find themselves with a basement full of dumbasses. Their son, Eric, with his wife, pop in with their daughter, Leia. That's right, named after Princess Leia. He's still a fan. And instead of going to space camp with her dad, she decides she'd rather spend the summer with Red and Kitty, kind of spend a little time with Grandma and Grandpa. And they finally acquiesce and let her do so. So, what's a girl to do? Well, she's got to make some friends. And that's exactly what she does. She meets Jay Kelso, who is the son of Jackie and Kelso from the original show. Nate and Gwen are half brother and sister who live next door, and their mother is dating Fez, on and off, sort of. Nikki, who dates Nate, Gwen, who's kind of the closest to a BFF that Leia gets over the summer, and you also have Ozzy, who is gay. Of course, it is Netflix, and it is 2023. So, of course, you got to have a gay kid, which is all well and fine. These kids, do I like them? Yes. Ultimately, I do like these kids. I think the actors do fine. I think they have a really nice little chemistry together. But there is one issue, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But like I said, we have these new core characters. Do we get to spend any time with the classic characters? A little bit of time. Like I said, we do have uh, Donna and Eric in the first episode. Donna pops in a couple more times throughout the first 10 episodes. Uh, Red and Kitty, they're in it every episode. They are main characters. Fez, he's in it a few times, dating the mom next door. Kelso and Jackie pop in for no other reason than to get the audience cheer response. I guess because I don't really know of any reason why they stopped by the house. Leo, Tommy Chong, shows up a couple times, still bombed out of his mind. And Grandpa Bob, who used to live next door, stops in for Leia's birthday party at one point. It's really nice to see these classic characters. No, they do not mention Hyde. Of course, the actor's having some legal issues, but they don't mention the character. And if they did, I missed it. So there is that. But what this show is going to live or die on are the new main characters, the kids, the teens, and can they hold this show together? I don't know because the writers did not give them a chance to do so or really give them anything to work with. The situations they get up to are very mundane and ho hum. Sure, they spend some time in the basement getting high and drinking some beer once or twice with the same little rotating center camera going around as they have their comedic reactions to being high. But ultimately, the situations they kind of get into, they're just hanging out. And after a while, it gets kind of boring. They don't really give them that much to do. I really think the writers need to just write a better situation for them. Plus, the jokes don't land very well. And with a show called That 90s Show, you think they would play up the nostalgia more. Now, I can understand why they don't go overboard on the nostalgia because then that's all it's about. But it's like they've underdeveloped the nostalgia. They had a reference to a couple of movies and Ross and Rachel, and that's really about it. There's not a lot to tell you that this is taking place in 1995. So the writers really need to up their game, and that was the most disappointing aspect of the show. I think they've got some decent actors and some decent young actors who could take these characters some places if they were better written. So, 10 episodes in, what do I think? Season one is done. Is it worth a season two for me? Right now, yes. I would watch season two if it came back. They have just enough likability to me, the characters do, to bring me back. But the situations need to be better thought out. There needs to be more consequences for their actions going on in this show. And just it needs to be funnier. It's just for the show that spawned it, it's like it's lost a lot of the magic, and sadly, that's where I am with it. I would give another season a chance to see if the writers can up their game. Thankfully, I did like the characters though. So yes, I'm right down the middle on this show. So 2.5 stars. I can't realistically recommend it. I can't say, oh yeah, take a chance on it. I can say if you were a fan of the original show and you really want to watch it, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. You may like it more than I did, but I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, there's this really great show on Netflix called That 90s Show. You got to check it out. It's just not that kind of a show. So 2.5 stars. It's there. It has some of its little, you know, Hollywood new touches to it. Got to have a gay character, make it a little more diverse, but that's fine. The kids they got, I kind of liked them by the time all was said and done in episode 10. I kind of liked them, but writers, you got to up your game. Well, that is my review of That 90s Show. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Big Al Presents, I hope you do so. More reviews, rewatches, and rambles in the weeks and months to come. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And share it around. Get the word out about me and about that 90s show. Uh, Whatever you do decide to watch, be it that 90s show or something else, I really hope you like it. That's what it's all about. Find something you want to watch, and I just hope you love watching it. Take care, and until next time, goodbye.